Hey, it's a beautiful Monday. It is the 15th of June, 2026. It's now 11:33 a.m. where I am, looking out into the world right now outside my window. The sky is clear, not really clear. There's quite a bit of clouds. The sun is up, and we are heading into week number 25 of the year. A year has about 52 weeks. And looking at my countdown towards the end of the year, we are around less than 50% into the year. So we still have 50% or more left to actually get work done and enjoy life and make 2026 one of the best years ever for ourselves. And so yeah, every single day I wake up, I've got new work to do because I'm actually in season number 1. Actually, I'm heading towards the end of season number 1, which is a prep season to sort of get things off the ground by season number 2. I'm gonna be having a little break this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Usually, Saturday and Sundays are still work days, but because it's the end of the season, and so we are gonna be taking possibly around 3 days off to possibly relax, and I don't really know what that means really. I still have to read and learn and also write, and so yeah, every day. I think it shouldn't be considered work. I guess I think it shouldn't be considered work. Work would possibly be about acquiring leads and getting customers and sales, and so that's what we are going to be touching on today for the topic of this very 15th of June, which is about sales. And so, yeah, I had a very tumultuous experience. So nobody has ever taught me about sales. Nobody taught me that sales is a numbers game. Nobody taught me that, the more people you see, the more chances you get to close that deal. And so, yeah, in about 2008, I was miraculously given the title of account development manager. It's basically a very fancy name for salesman. Okay, so basically, I was selling IT services. If you sign up with us, it's free sign up, and if within 24 hours you don't get anybody coming to service you, we'll give you the service for free. It was a very big company that was a multinational company. They have presence in China, Singapore, and many, many other countries, including Malaysia. And we service uh, companies like Maybank. Yeah, we serviced Maybank. And so I didn't really know my job scope. I didn't know nothing. They just threw me out into the wild, and I had to go from door to door knocking on people's door. I don't even know how I actually knew what to do. I have no idea. Well, I don't even remember any instructions of any kind other than telling me to go get customers to sign up for the service. From day number 1, no training, nothing. No training. Yeah, nothing. So I was thrown into the wild, and I went from door to door to knock. And the first day I knocked about 50, 60 doors. And my manager was super happy. I don't even know why she was super happy at that time. Like, looking back, I had one senior colleague, okay? He possibly would have knocked on 20 doors, maybe, and knocked possibly triple and quadruple the number of doors he knocked on. And so my manager was kind of like very worried that he would actually tell me, "Hey, slow down, dude. Slow down. No need to work so hard. No need. Just go get some water, get some food, and chill at the coffee house, and don't need to work so hard." So that was one of the concerns that my manager had while when talking to the boss. And so, well, it didn't happen basically until he left. And then the manager did tell me her concerns when it came to him influencing me not to work that hard. And so he was a senior, and I was very happy to work with him because he was constant like companion. And every day we would get together for a little meeting, and then we'll head out to the place where we would sort of, they call it cold canvassing, where we'll go there and knock people's doors. And so yeah, it was an experience. And I mean, I knocked on doors for I think possibly 4 weeks every single day. And every single day, I would be shooed away. I would be kicked out. I would be treated like a dog and get like a stray dog. Like you go into the office, and then the receptionist would possibly show me the finger, as in show me the way out of the door without even me opening my mouth. Right? That's the worst. That's the worst case, and I feel like shit basically. And then I I would possibly, there are times when I would, that's the worst case. Okay, that's the worst case. Okay, but most of the time I see people and they say no. Can I see the manager? No, not gonna. But some of them say, "Wow, you're an angel. You came when we had problems, and you can come. You came to help us out. That was the best." There are times when I were when I you do it for 1 or 2 months like that every single day, going there to knock people's doors and getting no, 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 no all the time. And then nobody ever like pays for anything. Nobody ever gives you anything at all. Like not even like a paid subscription. All I did was promote the free subscription, and yeah, there were people that signed up. There were. Thank God I hit my my goal, like a sort of like a bonus goal where I had enough people signing up in order for me to hit that bonus. And yeah, I hit the bonus, and wow. I mean, it wasn't really such a thing where you say, "Wow, I made it." It's not, I didn't feel that way, but I felt like at least I hit the bonus. I mean, my senior colleague didn't hit the bonus. He was a senior account development manager, and I was a junior. And I hit the goal, and he didn't. And then not long after, he just left. Yeah, and I stayed for a few more weeks, and then I left too, cause I had no direction. I had no I had no idea where this was going. I had nobody was my manager didn't give me any training, even though I was promised training, and I didn't know how to continue with the job because my colleague left, and I was the only one in the field. I was the only one going around doing the things, and I wish I had somebody to be with. And so naturally, other people left too. I heard there were many problems within the company, and people were telling me about the problems. And then one after another, even senior, like really senior ones also left. Like they worked there for 4 or 5 years. I talked to them, they showed me the ropes, and they left too. And so eventually I left too because I had nobody to work with. I had nobody to get help or learn from or nothing. I was given supposedly training, but it didn't arrive. The training didn't happen. And so yeah, looking back, I guess the reason why I left is because I just had no clue as to how to go forward. And then I left, and then I went to work for a life insurance company, which I did a lot of cold canvassing, and eventually, not really cold canvassing, more cold calling to people I know. And yeah, I closed quite a bit and got the rookie of the month, right? And then yeah, didn't really last much longer than that because of certain things that happened in my life. And so, yeah, I guess things just work out the way it does because, life happens. Yeah. And so, yeah, we're talking about sales here. And so basically, if you are a salesperson, it's very simple. As many people as possible towards more sales. And yeah, my company would be flying if I did that. And so, yeah, I'm saying that maybe if you can, keep knocking, keep showing up, keep closing the deals. Even if it's a free deal, it's still a deal. And eventually, maybe a few weeks later, maybe one or two deals will be paid. I'm on Fiverr right now, and there are tons of people doing the same thing. How do you stand out? Right? Basically, if they don't give you a chance, you won't be able to stand out. If they are going to talk to you, that's already a very good thing. Like being able to talk to them and connecting, that's already a very big step towards closing a deal. And so, yeah, I mean, eventually do what you can. If you're on Fiverr and if you're Upwork, starting out, yeah, it's gonna be really tough. I'm at least at a stage where there are people approaching me and sending me stuff, even though it's not exactly, I don't know what to say, but I get people talking to me, and at least I got people to talk to. Yeah. And eventually everything will be fine. You start closing and you start getting clients and you'll be on your way. I mean, sales is a numbers game. It's a mind game, basically. 99.98% of the time, it's a mind game. And if you can play the mind game well, you're good. Thank you very much for listening to this very episode. I will talk to you again tomorrow when the sun is up again. See you later, alligator.